This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect. Added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hokies will kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Red Raiders offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, now we have the long-anticipated debut of this talented freshman quarterback. Can he begin to build his legacy in his very first ball game?
Wow, so much build-up and hype. So excited to see what he can do. First snap in his college career. Let's see if he can settle in and just let his natural instincts take over. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. The Hokies are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Signs a quick throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. First and goal. Great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Back in motion now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And it's a bunch formation. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
Good enough for first down yardage.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Football's caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the catch is made off the carom there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
What a start for this offense. Already working with the lead. Now a deflection lands in your hands. Boy, it's good to be lucky.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
We go with a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The Hokies will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll run it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now they call a run. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Hokies getting set on first and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Hokies will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Breaks into the clear. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. He's running out of time here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The shotgun running play call. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone. The tight end has got it. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball outward to 28. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open. He throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Hands off to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick pass, the catch is made. And it's out of bounds after a decent game. Here's the second down play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Snags the quick throw. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. The Hokies look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage